is Maurine Kwende, your podcast host, and you are listening to the Empowerment Minutes podcast. And this is a podcast to empower you with nuggets on learning and development, training, leadership, coaching, entrepreneurship, and personal growth. I am a learning leader, researcher, speaker, coach, consultant, and author of the book Dream Big and Live Your Dreams Boldly. I'm also the CEO and founder of EMK Learning Solutions LLC. I've had the honor and I continue to coach aspiring instructional designers and trainers, L&D professionals to become better leaders. So if you need help in that area, I'll be glad to help. So it's exciting to be back on the show for another empowering episode. And before I get started on this month's new series, I want to take a moment to say thank you so much for being a fan of this podcast. You taking the time to listen every week is much more appreciated. So thank you so much. So as we all know, the end of the year is upon us. And so this month on the podcast, the focus is on goal setting and self-care. So specifically, the focus of today's episode is about the benefits of goal setting in the workplace. And so this actually applies to anyone because we all need to set goals. So have you worked with a leader who doesn't seem to know what they're planning or what they have planned for the new year? Ask them what's the plan for the following year, and they're like, I don't know. Or maybe you're a leader who doesn't believe in setting goals. This is interesting, right? If that's you on the call, or someone who doesn't set goals or who's not focused on goal setting, I would like you to really listen in, and hopefully by the end of this podcast, you'll learn a thing or two about the benefits of goal setting. First off, what is goal setting? So goal setting is actually a process of taking active steps towards achieving your desired outcome in it could be in your personal or professional life or in the workplace. So as a leader, you have to have a vision for your team. So where do you see your team in the short term, in the long term? What's on the horizon? How do you get there? What's going to motivate you? You need to first have goals, and not only just goals, but smart goals and a plan to get there. So setting goals at the end of the year cannot be overemphasized for anyone, especially leaders. It's a process that takes time, but it's very, very much worth it. And from this episode, you know why. So why is goal setting important in the workplace or important for a leader? One, it allows you to measure progress, right? Having clear, smart goals, for example, on productivity ensures that your team masters what is required to do their jobs and have all the tools that they need to do their jobs. So what's another benefit? It helps you provide a roadmap, a plan. Kind of like when you're organizing a meeting, you need an agenda, right? If you're a pilot and you're flying a plane, you should have a flight plan, right? So having goals gives you a structure, a pathway of what the year would look like and what to anticipate with specific deadlines. This helps you manage priorities and also helps you in the area of time management / priority management. Another benefit is that of setting clear expectations for the team. So the team will know what's required of them, what's required of you, and you can all commit to make it work. Goal setting also empowers the team and leadership, and it motivates them to reach their goals. Goal setting actually helps build trust. Many times in organizations, people say, I don't trust my leaders, I don't trust my coworkers. The goal setting workshop or an opportunity for you to get together with your team. Maybe you want to put together a vision board exercise, to help, put together your goals. And then as a team, they would feel, part of it, they would feel involved. And, this also builds trust, and they would feel empowered to work towards whatever goals you've agreed to put together. So goal setting also ensures alignment. As a leader, you have your own goals. The team have their goals, their organizational goals as well. So setting goals helps ensure that everyone is working towards a shared vision. There is some sort of alignment. You guys are working together. You have a common goal. So as a leader, you want to succeed, so being able to set smart goals It's going to help you measure success. And of course, this leads to fulfillment all around as a leader and as a team, as well as in the workplace. So you can see that there's just so many benefits of having goals, right? So I would like to share a final thought. Many employees want a leader who's accountable, and a leader also desires employees who are accountable. So goal setting will really help you as a team be accountable to what you're committed to do. And of course, this contributes towards teamwork, which of course will make the dream work. So if you're listening to this call, at the very beginning you were thinking, oh, I'm just so hesitant about goals. I want to challenge you to go ahead and set goals, because now you have enough reasons to get started on your 2023 goals. So next week, we're going to talk about what it takes to set goals. What's the process? How do you go about setting goals? So that's it for this week's podcast. To our listeners out there, thank you so much for tuning in to this wonderful episode. It's short and sweet, but it's still insightful, giving you what you need to be able to understand what goal setting is about and how it can benefit you and benefit your team when it comes to planning towards the following year. So please share this podcast with your network. Be safe, be well, and I will see you in the next week. Thank you so much.